Hey, welcome back, guys. This is JM's 7 Days to Die PvP Playground. I am JM, and this is my playground. So we're back here on Survival Gaming League server, and we are attempting to raid a base here. You can see right here we have set up a bunch of campfires out front. We didn't realize we only needed a few of them. I think I set up about 15, and 5 probably would have sufficed. So I only put wood in 4 or 5 of them, and it's attracted quite a few zombies. Gotta remember, on a PvP server like this, the number of zombies you get on Horde Night is going to be determined a lot by the number of players that stay online during Horde Night. So right here I'm asking the other guys if they're going to stay on for Horde Night, because I want to get as many zombies here in this area as possible. I'm trying to get some of them to log off so I'll get more zombies, and they'll help me tear up this base. The main reason I'm doing this, it probably would be faster to do it myself, but it's Horde Night, and getting a little distracted by the zombies. Don't want them to kill me while I'm working. Well, I'm getting them to help me work. Can't do anything else on Horde Night, so if I was down there trying to bust open this base myself, the zombies would be trying to kill me, so I figured I'd see if I can get the zombies to try and help me bust the base. So I'm going to time-lapse some of this video. Pretty cool stuff, zombies running around, but I'm basically just running around the top of the outer wall there, trying to get the zombies stuck on the main base so that they will sit there and do damage to the main base, so I don't have to do it myself. Now the ideal situation here would be if I had been able to get up on top of the concrete structure there before Horde Night started. I could just sit up there, and the zombies obviously would, by trying to come to me and kill me, they would sit there and beat on the sides of the walls of the base. Fortunately, I didn't have time to do that before Horde Night started. I tried to jump up on that fence you saw around the guy's garden, but I didn't have time to break a hole in the wall to be able to jump up. So let's time-lapse this and jump forward quite a bit to the part where I'm actually doing some of the work myself. So we're back from our magical time-lapse journey there. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys got the sound turned on, but listening to the AK fire, it's like... Anyway, you can see how I finally have got the zombies stuck on the main part of the base, and they're starting to dig underneath it, actually, which I think may turn out to be really helpful. Last time I raided this base, I went underneath as well because the guy didn't have any structure underneath. I actually even found a hidden chest underneath that had like 20,000 dukes, a diamond, a gold nugget, and a silver nugget in it. I guess he buried it underneath because he figured anybody raiding his base would use the door, which is ridiculous. You never go through the door, especially an upgraded steel door. We'll have something like, what is it, 16, 24,000 quality. I'm not banging down a door all day long. Yeah, the door will have 24,000, but two concrete, even reinforced concrete blocks will only have 18,000. And the dirt underneath your base is only going to have, you know, maybe a few thousand. It's 400 or 500 per block, depending on whether it's dirt or rock or sand or whatever the material is. So, you know, not putting more protection under your base is not very smart. We'll see that later in the video, I believe, when we dig underneath. Plus, you can see how it was so much easier for the zombies to dig underneath this guy's base with no concrete protection under there. So we're going to go and do some more time-lapse what was I calling? Time-lapse progression. That's it. TLP. That's what we're going to call it from now on. We'll do some TLP, some time-lapse progression. And we'll get to the part where I actually start doing some of the raiding myself. Horde Night will be over here pretty soon. Yeah. So we're back from the TLP, checking out what's in these mini bikes. Busted that one open. Looks like we got a zombie underneath the base, just like we wanted. Digging a hole out under there for us. Let's check out this mini bike. Got to shoot it open with an AK. Doesn't take very long. Depends on the strength of the lock, but usually it takes maybe a clip or a round, or 30 rounds of AK, or I think just about anything. There was a few items in there, nothing too important. Anyway, let's check what's underneath. We don't want these zombies getting in the way, though. If I want to go ahead and start digging under there, or if I want to maybe try to get some more zombies stuck underneath and do some more digging for me. Still a few around. Check and see what kind of loot we got. No luck. Still got a cop there. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Tough. I hate that when they explode as you're shooting. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Oh, gun parts. Alright, so we got a bit of damage there. I thought I heard a screamer out here. Let's check and see if there's any decent loot out here. Sounds kind of like a... No, I don't think it is. Oh, yes it was. I always know it's a screamer because they scream. Yeah, there she is. I don't know if I want to try and see if we can get some zombies to do some more work for me, or if I should just kill them and start doing the stuff myself. Doesn't look like she's summoning very powerful zombies anyway, so... Oh, now we got two screamers. Two screamers and a biker. Yeah, you really need... Horde night is the best time to try and get the zombies to do your work for you, because you're going to get cops, and you're going to get green ferals, radiated ferals. This probably isn't going to work, but let's see, try and get them in here a little bit. See if we can get them stuck under the base, do some more work for us. I can't see them. Yeah, see, the problem is they don't detect you once you get just a short distance away, so they're not going to come after you. So at this point, it probably isn't going to work. Especially during the day when they're not around. They're screaming, but they're not summoning hardly any zombies. We need good 10 or 15 or 20 of them to do any real damage for us. It's probably just not going to happen unless it's Horde Night. I mean, it's right there and it's not even screaming at me. Nope, jumped on top of her, she hit me. I'll heal up a little bit. And we're probably just going to go ahead and start digging underneath ourselves. The screamers are going off, but nobody's coming. There's probably too many zombies somewhere else. You know, because you can only have a max. I think it's most servers, it's like 60 zombies. So if you already have 60 zombies on the server, unless somebody else kills one somewhere else on the map, I'm not going to get any more here where I am. Yeah, the only exception to that is Horde Night. Well, Screamer's getting on top of the wall. See, once again, they don't detect me, so they're not even coming towards me. That one, I think she's a holdover from Horde Night. That's the only reason she's coming after me. So that's not going to work. We're going to go ahead and start doing some of those work ourselves underneath the base. Start digging out underneath. Alright, so you can see, you know, they did a whole bunch of work for me underneath. You look at this. He doesn't even, it's not even upgraded concrete. Oh, now it is. Guess what? You can take brick like that, or concrete blocks that are not upgraded yet, and they have 3,000 quality. You could upgrade them yourself, even though it's someone else's base. You can upgrade them. It drops them down to 1,500, just like that. That's a little trick you can use when raiding someone else's base, like I just did. Plus, in my experience at least, once you damage that wet concrete right there, it will never dry. So, you make it wet, you damage it a little bit, you don't have to worry about it drying on you while you're trying to break it. So, you can see how this block went from 3,000 automatically to 1,500, and now I'm whacking at it, it's down to almost 1,200 already, both of them. I'll show you another little trick once I get these blocks broken. A big mistake this guy made, leaving a mini bike inside the building put together. You know, you had the two outside. One of them had some cheap stuff with it, no big deal. I was able to shoot the lock off. I could have taken those mini bike parts and repaired them and used them myself, but there's really not much point to that since I have my own mini bike outside. But the one that's inside the building here, you'll see if you can reach it and you can sit on it, it actually pulls you up inside the base. You'll see in a moment here when I do it, when I get these blocks broken out. Give me another minute here. 500. once again. Hear noises once in a while. You want to go quiet? See if you hear any other players online. You know, because he could be coming online in the middle of whacking at that concrete block, and you might never hear him jumping around or opening a vault door. It's one of the things about the vault doors and the other doors as well, too. They make a lot of noise when you open them. So if you just stay quiet for a moment and listen, you usually want to turn your sound way up. You may hear someone sneaking up on you or opening a door. Anyway, you see as we get this block broken out, I'll notice it in a minute here. When I jump up and I see there's a mini bike there, I actually hit E to ride the mini bike, and that shoots me up into the base. Jump up there, can't see it, it's over here. Oh, there's a mini bike. Jump up, hit E, now I'm in his base. I didn't even have to break that other block or do anything else to get into the base, because he left that mini bike assembled right there, and with no basket or lock on it. If there had been a lock on it, I couldn't do that. So anyway, I found out at this point I'd have to go through a couple blocks of steel to get through the walls here to get into this section. So I'm better off going from underneath again, because I can dig out this dirt, which obviously you can see it's only 200 quality, and then go up. I think I end up going through one block of steel, maybe one more block of concrete, and I'm able to jump up into his base. Oh, let's kill this screamer real quick. Once again, no decent loot. Okay. One more whack. There we go. I am in. Just gotta figure out how to jump up there real quick. I may have to crouch jump or something. There we go. Just jump up there. There we go. There's his base. Not very big. 4 forges, a workbench, generator sitting right there. Or generator bank. Oh, there's a bedroll. First thing you always want to do, destroy the bedroll. That way, if he does log on, even inside here, if I manage to kill him, when he comes back, he'll be in the middle of nowhere. He won't be here. Oh, there's some concrete mix in there, cement mix. Pretty valuable stuff. I'll probably put that in the workbench eventually and turn it into cement blocks, wet cement, that I can sell at the trader. Stack of 500 will, I think, go for 36,000 dukes if you have your barter skill maxed. There's a few useful things so far. A bunch of these chests are, a couple of them are open. Yeah. Oh, there's some vitamins. I think I saw an AK in there. I'll get that in a second. Let's use these vitamins first. May as well do it now. Get our wellness up as high as possible. Don't know why you would leave them in a chest and not just take them immediately. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Unless your wellness is max, and I doubt his was. Alright, what else we got? Weapons, sniper rifle, an AK. There's a little bit of 7.62 ammo there. I should grab that. Most of the rest of this stuff is, not a big deal. I should get these other chests open. It's going to take a little while. I'm wondering, though, how many land claims this guy probably has. You know, when I first scoped this place out, and when I placed those campfires earlier to attract the zombies, I placed them pretty close to the outer wall of his base. So you never know. He might only have one land claim block. And if I could find that and take it out, it would make all this stuff, breaking all these boxes open, a heck of a lot easier. See how this is only doing 1 point of damage every time I hit it. Even with the fire axe, the steel fire axe. I wonder what this is here. The land claim might be down there. Or you never know, there could be a hidden chest again like he had before. You know, he had a wooden chest buried under this base before, buried in the dirt. Had a bunch of valuable stuff in it. I'd almost be willing to bet you I'm going to get this open, and I'm going to to see the land claim right underneath the generator bank. I would be willing to bet that generator bank is 26 spots from where I placed the campfires earlier. You can hear the zombies outside. Yeah, if I can get his land claim out, I could actually claim the place and make it my own, although on this server we're only allowed 4 land claims, so, and I already have 4 back in my base, so if I place another one here for any length of time, the admins will come on and remove one of your land claims, which is kind of ridiculous. 4 land claims is, you know, it gives you no room for error and no, you know, it means you can't place one somewhere else. You know, you basically have a base, you can put 1 land claim in each corner, the 4 corners, and then that's it. As far as protecting my own base, it's not too bad if I use all 4 land claims in my base. So far, it's protected it better than I thought it would. Basically because I placed them properly. I placed them up high, where they're very hard to get to. They're exposed, you can see them, but it would be very difficult for somebody to get to them to try and take them out. Whereas if there's a land claim right here underground, obviously you can see how easy it will be for me to get to it. You know, it just takes a little time, whereas the land claims in my base would take hours. 5, 6, 10 hours to get. Oh, yeah, you can see there it is. See the land claim under there. Just got to break this. Oh, there's something else there, too. Oh, he's got a desk safe down there, too. Well, if I take that land claim out, the desk safe will be very easy to get into as well. My pick is getting kind of low quality, though. I need some steel. I wonder if he's got some steel in the forge. You know, there's casings, lead. Scrap that brass. Oh, he's got a crucible in there, so I can make forged steel. Go ahead and make a bunch of forged steel. I'll make everything he's got. Throw some wood in there. Yeah, if I go ahead and make everything. And whatever I don't use to repair my pickaxe, I'll just take with me. It'll take me a little time to get that land claim out. But if that's the only land claim, which I'm pretty sure it is, like I said, all of those boxes, everything will become basically like butter. And I'll be able even to put my own stuff down. It's going to take a little while. I'm going to do the old... what did I call it? The Time Lapse Progression. TLP. Let's do a little TLP here until I get that land claim out. got that baby out. We can even place our own frames. We can bust these chests open with just one hit with the axe. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let me see if I can get anything useful out of here before it despawns real quick. Yeah, some brass, beaker. Most of the rest of this stuff is not very useful. Get a few med kits. I'll put some of this stuff in another box. And see if we can go back for more. Schematics. No, yeah. Need stuff like that. Take that. Rest of this stuff. The headlights are actually pretty valuable. You take them to the trader. You only need a few to make your mini bike, and then the others you take to the trader and sell them to the trader. You can get a stack of like 25, I think it is, and sell them for 5,000-6,000 dukes or something. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's definitely worth selling to the trader. And there's some more in this box too. Yeah, this guy's pretty unorganized. He's got similar items in different boxes. Yeah, just not, like I said, it's just very disorganized. You know, if you want to get things done, be efficient, you need to organize things. Now, some players, they take it too far, and they not only organize their boxes, but they label them as well. Now, that's a bad idea. You label where your best stuff is, and when somebody breaks into your base, like I've done right here, well, they know where your best stuff is. So they're only going to go breaking into the boxes or drawers, you know, that have the guns and the ammo and the armor and that kind of stuff. What I think I might do in my base, at the moment I'm the only one in there, so it's not a big deal. But I've been thinking of just labeling with numbers and having a key here in real life that tells me, you know, all the weapons are in box 12, armor's in box 7, this is in box 13, this is in box 1, whatever. That way, anyone who breaks into your base doesn't know what's in the boxes, but you know what's in there. Oh, jackpot here, baby. Look at that. Sniper rifles, SMGs, turn those into turrets. Oh, rocket launchers, AKs. Well, let's go ahead and use. Did I hear something? Oh, maybe not. Let's go ahead and use these. Yeah, more vitamins here. Why do you have all these vitamins in those boxes and not using them? That makes no sense. I seriously doubt that his health was up to 100% of his wellness. So I'm not sure why they were sitting in the box. But, you know, his mistakes are good for me. I'm going to up my wellness right now. You know, I think I've found 20 of those so far. That should improve my health by about 10. So let's go see what else we need. What else are we going to get out of here? Some duct tape. windows open still. Whole bunch of weapons. What we got in here? Gun parts. And more gun parts. Okay. Probably won't mess around with the gun parts. I could spend some time combining and assembling, but it's just not that worth it. Now look at that, it's a 518 piece of cloth armor in there. If he can make a 518 quality cloth armor, why is so much of the rest of this stuff not very good? The only explanation is he is doing one thing that makes sense, that's a smart move, is that when he logs out, he has all his best stuff in his inventory. So that's, I'm pretty much 100% sure that's what he's doing. So I mean, might be a good idea to try and come back here. If we can find out whose base this is, get back here when he's online. 'Cause he's probably got a lot more better stuff, but it's on his person rather than being in the boxes here. 50 painkillers is fairly valuable when you go to the trader. Don't overlook some ammo and 50 oil. Got some gas barrels, gas cans. That's all right. I'll leave him some. Take any brass. There's a lot of lead. Glue, we can turn that, if we find some cloth, we can turn that into more duct tape. That's a bunch of iron. Yeah, clay's not that hard to get. I'll go ahead and scrap my jacket there and get rid of this raw meat. Take the steel, the rest of the headlights. Yeah, as well. Yeah, I don't know if I'll keep the clay or not. Depends on if I want to take another weapon with me or not instead of the clay. And waiting for everything to get scrapped. Probably just look at more weapons and ammo, obviously. Other chest armor, shotguns. We ought to just take a trip out to the mini bike, fill it up with weapons and ammo, and come back for one more trip. I hear something. No. Let's just go through these boxes one more time. Weapons again. Yeah, long barrel shotguns you can turn into turrets, and SMG parts you can turn into turrets. And any AK parts, obviously, I would grab. Hunting rifles are pretty valuable to sell at the trader. Some of the compound bows, actually. Oh, rocket launchers. Yeah, take the regular shotguns rather than the sawed-offs. The regular shotguns can turn into turrets, but the sawed-off shotguns you can't. SMGs you can turn into turrets. One of those, so we need a little bit of health. Take a full stack. Sawed-offs. Yeah, there we go. Rocket launchers are much more valuable than a bunch of this stuff. Actually, the rockets themselves aren't that valuable. The launchers. You can make rockets. Take some resources, but you can make them. Just got a lot of schematics. Yeah, I'm absolutely positive he's logging out with a bunch of stuff on him.